getting into today's session, let's go ahead and start off with a little bit of a recap, shall we? Picking up where we last left off. Sweet Daisy explained more about her situation to Cass, expanding on the details and about how Gon had said that she held half of Shar's soul within her, with the Dawnbringer having the other half. Once the two meet, like in Daisy's vision, then the two halves would become whole once more. Deciding it would be a thing to take on as it comes, the two returned to the party, playing a bit of a prank on the others that nearly ends in Tomotaru attacking Cass as they shape change into an identical form of them. The following morning, however, Aktha attempted to redeem themselves by creating something of a construct with naming. Again, like with the bucket. However, giving it sentience made it existential, suddenly aware of its own existence, the nature of living and the dread of death and the nihilism of existence. Leaving it to potentially die in the same way with their previous attempt had the night prior, the party ready themselves for the party. Getting on some more appropriate clothing for the procession thanks to Sweet Daisy's illusions, Vexania arrives to escort the party. Before they arrive, however, Vexania diverts and bestows upon them treasure they had reclaimed from Agraneth's airship. After being granted much money and magical items, the party thanks Vexania and makes their way to the party proper. Drinks are had, festivities are engaged with, and Sweet Daisy has a private conversation with Bridget about her estranged relationship with Mirador. And that night, separated from the rest of the party, Aktha and Tomotaru finally confess their feelings to each other and walk underneath the light of the moon together, hand in hand.
Took fucking long enough.
Cam, the fact that there was liquid in that and you just nonchalantly took a sip partway through, I am impressed.
Thank you.
She was so impressed she almost dropped her own cup.
Well, this one thankfully is not glass or filled with dirt or liquid of any sort.
Yeah, this is.
We know how that last would land.
This is a plastic cup with some Diet Coke in it. So.
Oh God, my notes have officially gotten too much where I have to use a new book.
If it did fall, I would have been a little pissed, but it didn't, so we're good.
It would have. You would have been pissed, but it would have been funny.
Your everything would have become sticky.
Yeah.
So, getting into it.
Gross, Lex. Gross.
What is happening?
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
You'll have to watch and
You'll
find
have to
out.
watch the recording.
I'm not.
God.
Well, then you won't know.
Hide my shame.
The evening passes again. You all engage with your own festivities. Perhaps more drinks, perhaps more eating, some dancing, listening to the music that is being played. You all bed down that evening, very restful and exhausted, not from hard days of much conflict, but a day of celebration. And you all wake up the following morning, prepare, gather your things, until eventually the six of you, along with Declan and Hadalin, find yourselves on that beach with the blue dragons and many, many other denizens of the Dragonfire Island as they've come to see you off. Vexania is standing beside you as well. You look off. Most of the dragons are in their humanoid form. A fair decent amount are in their full draconic form, looming behind them, standing proud and tall. Is there anything you would like to do before boarding the boat and leaving the island again?
Yeah. Removing Tomet's ring from my inventory.
You already chucked it.
You
already did that.
I already chucked it, but I never removed it from my inventory.
That's pretty funny.
It's a ring of returning. You can never be rid of it.
No! I made it!
I'll give a very awkward wave, like, I don't know who any of these people are. I know I helped them.
You're at a parade.
At a parade where I don't know what's happening.
That's so nobleman of you.
I'm
I've been
getting
taught.
praise for a random action I did. This must mean everybody loves me.
No,
That's very-
just waving.
That's very top 1%er of you.
Okay. Gosh, maybe.
Yes.
Unless.
Tomotaru?
As a last-ditch effort, can I make a spot check to see if I can see maybe like a younger-ish dragon that I could maybe try to glean just maybe one quality off of?
Give us a spot check. Give us
Look,
a
it
spot
has
check.
to be CR 11 or lower.
That's pretty
Make
big,
us-
actually.
Make a spot check.
Yeah! That means it's not impossible!
Okay.
Nat 20?
No, but my spot is really good. Okay, 18 plus 21.
Oh my god, 39.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
18 plus 21, you said?
39.
I have a total of 39.
No, 39.
I haven't had a new one in so long.
You glance around. Most of the inhabitants here are indeed the blue dragons, but there are a scattering of other kinds. You'll look around and you see maybe a few younger blue dragons. If you want to make a single check to see if you can discern any special qualities from them, you may.
God. Big rolls. Big rolls. Big rolls.
Oh god, I'm shaking in my
I
sweater.
would like to think while we're all doing this, we all just look over to Tomo. Tomo's just very, just focused in on children. On the children.
Hold on. Tomo's masking, okay? You don't know where I'm looking.
Those
But it's very
eyebrows.
intently in one direction.
So the DC is for special qualities is 15 plus hit die or CR. I forget.
Hold on, I have it pulled up on my thing.
I thought it was hit die.
Hold on. Special quality learn check DC 15 plus hit die.
Die.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I can maybe get it.
Yeah, it's hard maybe. We believe in the virtual die.
I got
checking.
I got 15 plus 15.
That's dirty.
That's pretty good. Unless this baby blue dragon is 30 hit die.
He's not a baby. He's a young adult.
Oh.
I don't know if I make it.
Can we use our help actions for this?
I
Wait,
don't think so.
hold on. Wait, I have to read something quick. Kyle, before you tell me anything, don't. Hold on. I'm panicking. I could maybe do a thing. Where is it? I'm going to use Devil's Favor, and I'm going to get a +2 to it.
32, Kyle.
32, Kyle!
32, Kyle. Doesn't have more than 17
I have
hit
to-
die.
I mean, it has to be under 11, right?
No,
No,
just
that's
the
challenging.
CR has to for me to draw something for it. Because if the CR is higher than my level, my character level,
Means it can-
then I automatically will fail the check.
It means it can have like. over
Nice.
20
Unfortunately.
dice.
Don't say it, Kyle.
Kyle, just
I-
give it.
I've been here so long, Kyle. So long.
Unfortunately,
Say it ain't so.
in humanoid form, or something about these dragons. You can't pull anything.
No.
Damn it!
The DC was 33.
No,
No.
fucking way.
I'm gonna cry. I haven't put.
16.
Guys, the thing is, I could have easily gotten that, but I haven't put points into my learner check in a hot minute. It's still a 15. But because I haven't had really any chances to do one, so I'm like, I'll just put my points into skills that I've been able to do. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
What CR were they?
CR 11.
Oh, shit. Alright.
But
I don't think I. Hold on. I don't think I have anything.
Somewhere out
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
Over the rainbow.
There's-
Do I have anything else that could have maybe turned the tides for me? I don't think so. I already
if
used that as
there's
favor.
nothing else you all want to do,
Did we say stuff? Is that like are we on the boat? Are
you guys are you guys already said your goodbyes this morning, and everyone's there to see you off. These are last minute things you want to do before leaving the island.
I'm
Once
just gonna
again.
cast my primal spells.
Which you probably already did before this point.
Yes.
As
But
he's
I will
waving
constantly
goodbye,
say-
he's like, oh, right.
Oh, Kyle,
Spell.
there's one thing that I want to have done, if that's cool. It's no RP required,
Okay.
but in the middle of, because we were staying at Tomit's house, and then in the middle of the room before we left, I want to place a single origami flower. And I have to look up the exact flower it is, but it's a flower that's the meaning of victory, because Tomo feels like they beat Tomit.
Oh my god.
In the same vein, this morning or last night, Cass just would have confronted Tom and been like, I want to hear about that girl next time I come back.
Probably a sweat. But with nothing else to do, Vexania escorts the lot of you, of course, Declan and Hadolin included, onto that small little boat. Vexania casts a brief spell as winds take the sails, and a beam of light, rallying breath, splits the fog wall, and you all sail through. Yes, Aktha?
Where's the gear?
You don't know? Hadolin was
Don't worry about it.
Hadolin was too
Distressing.
drunk. Hadolin was too drunk last night to say anything or remember. It hasn't been brought up yet. But the boat is taken through the fog wall as you all give one last glance behind you to all the dragons of the island, or seemingly a vast majority of them, waving. The fog wall recedes behind you as you are now out, seemingly in the middle of the open seas. It is a still calm morning on the seas, a very thick layer of marine fog surrounding you. Vexania raises the sails. You all come to a rolling stop. Vexania begins casting and drawing a teleportation circle. And as he looks up and says, Marks has already gone on ahead to Kymhurst, which is, I assume, where you want to be heading off to. Something about, catching up the people over there on what happened the past few days. So, I suppose he'll be there to meet you, at least, somewhere.
That is
I don't
also
know
where-
much about it.
That is also where our airship is, so yeah, probably for the
Ah.
best.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's also probably the safest place for us to be, relatively speaking. Relatively.
Sanctuary would also be good.
The sanctuary
But-
would be good.
Kymhurst is good.
Yes, that
Yeah,
works.
we should go to. Yeah.
He finishes casting the spell, or drawing the circle, and motions for you all to step inside of it.
Step in. Do 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 do.
I bid you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. I don't know when I'm gonna see you next, but I hope it is in more agreeable circumstances than some sort of attack on an island with Agronath.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Vexania.
You as well.
I mean, I'm sure we'll see you again. I doubt this is the last time, right?
I do plan on
Last
returning
time
to
for a
Ireland at some
while, at
point.
least.
Yeah, next time we all see each other, we'll have a proper vacation. You know, none of this end of the world kind of thing.
That sounds rather nice. Until then,
Stay well, Vexonia.
he casts the spell, eyes flashing with a brief glow of arcane as the circle lights up and you're all teleported elsewhere.
Fuck that guy.
No, don't fuck that guy. He's so nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was out of game.
Pick up.
You all
Things very few people understand. It's amazing.
You all feel hard ground beneath your feet once more as you are brought into the open air of a Kymhurst marketplace. With your sudden appearance, there are a few city goers who are kind of like displaced just a little bit by the sudden appearance of
Sorry.
8 people. They all kind of like stumble back and go, oh, all right. And they all kind of like divert and go their other ways. You look around. It is mid to later morning, so maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. The sun is just beginning to rise and bask a nice warm glow over the city proper. Everything seems to be the way you left it.
That's good.
We're in a marketplace, right?
Yes. Declan kind of puts a hand down on Hadelin's shoulder and says, We're gonna go back to the airship.
Wait, before you go, Declan, is there any... sorry, Hadelin, is there any, like, airship parts or anything that we should look for?
I don't know. I'm gonna go look. To my knowledge, I think we're good for now. If I
Okay.
find anything, I'll be sure to let you know.
Can I, like, give you some money, and then if you find upgrades on the way back to the ship, you can, like, purchase them?
I will definitely buy airship parts, yeah. And he holds out his hands.
Sense motive.
Motive?
No,
for
let's
it.
get a quick sense
Going to
motive
get-
against him.
I'm going to give him some money, and I'm going to be like, use whatever Oxa gives you for airship parts. You can use this for anything you would like.
12.
16.
16?
That's with a plus 10.
14.
You can sense maybe he will, maybe he won't. You don't know. This is definitely the most suspicious thing he's ever said in his entire life, but you don't quite know how to place it.
Just
What do you mean?
don't go buying a bunch of alcohol with it.
How's your head, by the way, Hadelin?
I'm fine.
Sense motive. No.
How much are you giving him for?
I was gonna give him 5,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Gold pieces?
Yeah, gold piece.
Trust fund, baby.
He's our trust fund baby.
I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give
Jinx?
him like. You gave him 5,000 for like parts. I'm gonna give him 500 for if he wants to buy any models. or anything.
I
Okay.
thought he was going
So-
for like a bar.
So 5,500 gold pieces.
Yeah.
You
Oh
can
my
see he just kind of
God.
like looks down at it. He's like, "Okay, Declan, let's go!" And he starts running.
Let's go.
Declan,
So-
where are you guys going?
Where are you going?
And Declan looks and says, "Don't worry, I'll make sure he spends it responsibly.
Okay, thank you.
I'll catch up with a lot of you later."
Can I? Is there a magic shop nearby, or should I just tell you what I want to buy?
You're looking for a magic shop?
Yeah, I have a very specific
Go ahead
item
and
I
give
want.
me a search check for me, please.
That's something I'm good at, I think. Wait, am I? I'm
yeah,
not.
Oh,
It's spot. I'm good at spot, not search.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at search.
Nat 20 doesn't matter, baby.
Yeah.
You smell the magic in the
I
air.
mean, yeah. Kymhurst. You know Kymhurst is generally not the most magical city. There's definitely like pockets where magic is practiced, but it's definitely not on the same level as some other cities. Previously Pretoria, which is where magic study and items flourish. But there are a few shops, mostly second-hand or enchantment shops that would sell items, just not maybe as robust as you're thinking of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm specifically looking for gloves of dexterity.
You would probably not be able to find something like that here.
I have so much gold. Let me spend it, Kyle.
He'll get
We're in
to spend
Kymhurst.
it when he wants to give us the chance to spend it. Which means we're gonna run into some sort of weird magic shop where the witch is gonna show up on our boat.
Well, can I buy masterwork arrows from the magic shop, maybe?
You can probably buy masterwork arrows from just a masterwork blacksmith, which there are
I will.
plenty.
As we're in the marketplace, I'll just buy some. I'll buy 50.
Okay. 50 masterwork arrows. Gotcha.
So
I think that's 3. I'll double check the price.
based on what you're saying. I'm assuming there is no upgrades for my bracers of armor.
Probably not.
Fuck.
There's +5 bracers of armor.
Well, there's all the way from +1 to +5. I can't afford +5, but I could afford +4.
I just want more
Can't afford
dexterity.
+5?
No, +5 is.
25,000.
Oh, I could
Let me
afford
see.
+5.
Oh, it's okay. It's 350.
That would put my AC up to a 20.
So I realized how much silver I have. I have 16k gold and silver.
Yeah, I have 27,000 in silver.
So I wanted to buy dexterity gloves of dexterity +4.
Nice.
Yeah. Those kinds of magic levels of magic items would not be found here.
I cry. That's okay.
But
What the fuck is a full
you're all here at Kymhurst.
Fine.
Well, what now? We are in.
We need to return to the castle, I imagine.
Yeah.
Should we like send a message to someone to let them know we're coming?
I
I
don't-
feel like we can just walk up to the gods.
Yeah, I don't think that's really necessary.
Also,
Daisy.
Mox is expecting us already.
Yeah.
It's not the same already.
What?
I miss her. And
Oh.
Sweet Daisy is gonna start waddling off towards the castle.
Oh yeah, you
Okay,
guys are really used to Bridget, right?
Yeah. She was kind of like our handler.
I mean, she seemed nice.
No.
Oh. Okay, well I didn't want to be mean. She seemed very cold.
Well, she's pretty great though, so don't talk bad about her. She's not nice.
All right.
No, but cold is an apt,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, I didn't want to be mean about it. I think cold is just accurate.
So do you all make your way to the castle, the palace
Yeah.
of Kymhurst?
As we're walking, Utgard is gonna see if he can get Cass and Tomo, and just say to them like, maybe later tonight. I want to talk with both of you. There's something that I want your opinion on, or more, pick your brain on. I'm curious on what both of your thoughts are.
Oh.
we get the free moment later tonight.
See, I know you guys don't picture it this way, but every time we're just kind of walking and I'm not really saying what Fair Doom's doing, I kind of picture him sitting on my shoulders still.
Just a massive bird.
Yeah. Like,
And
he's
you
just-
die?
He's just like used to being tiny because like if you really think about it, it hasn't been that long since he was owl-sized.
Yeah.
So, like,
It's probably been like a month since he's
Yeah.
not been owl-sized.
yeah. It's just
And he
endless
is,
bird
and
on
since he
top.
is a bird and a flyer, he is pretty light.
Yeah.
Even
I like
if
to think he
is
just like slow
giant.
motion flaps a little bit to kind of like give it a little bit of lift.
Yeah.
He's got those hollow bird bones.
Yeah.
But you do make your way to the Kymhurst Palace. Ascending the steps up to the major doors, you can see there are 2 guards, as usual, positioned outside, wearing the general colors of the king of Valefell. As they see the lot of you approach, they both nod at you. Before, when you first arrived, they would probably step in front of you, ask what your business is, but since they seemingly recognize you, there is a nod, a knowing glance, and watched as you enter into the palace unimpeded.
What's the name of the king again?
King Alian, I think. Alian or Alias.
The last name I've taken notes of was Abelard, which is the Duke of Onstead.
Yes, Duke Abelard is
In
the
my
Duke.
in my head, I thought we were in Onstead. I'm gonna be real. I forgot where
No,
Kymhurst is.
this is. I mean, we're in the capital of Valefell.
Yeah.
And Valefell is where Pretoria is.
Yes.
Yeah, and also
Okay.
where Laleshire is.
Yep.
My parents defected.
We're gonna kill your dad.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yes,
Lucky,
King
lucky,
Alian
lucky.
the 13th.
Alia.
King Alian the 13th.
Yes. That is the current ruling monarch of the Valen Kingdom.
14th. Alin, right? Was that?
Alian.
Alian. Okay. sorry.
A-L-A or A-L-I-A-N. Alian.
I-A-N. Alian. Okay. God, my handwriting's bad.
But you enter into the palace, and looking around, it is still just as massive as ever. Many servants kind of moving around, but you do remember from the last time you were here when Bridget led you guys over to where the war room was. You anticipate that that is where they are gathering today. So if you would like to make your way over to the war room, you are free to.
Yeah.
Nelson, where was your closet?
Never found that out. Somewhere. They probably know now. It's been it was the first day we were here when they found out the paperwork probably got back to them, and it's probably around here somewhere. And I kind of look around, and I kind of forgot how giant the place was, and I'm like, I'm not finding it. Okay, let's go.
Okay. But you do make your way through the winding palace halls, the tall statues, very beautiful oil-painted artworks, very, very opulent and expensive manner. And you make your way to the war room, this isolated square room with the map table in the center. The door is slightly ajar, and pushing inside, you can see the king himself is sitting in the large throne that is inside the war room. The chief advisor, Kithgar, is standing beside him. Neris Loquori is across the table, also sitting, for a different reason than the king, but also sitting. And Marx is standing beside Neris. They're all currently speaking. And as you step inside, Marx turns around and says, and the people of the hour themselves. Come. Shut the door behind you.
I give a bow.
Click. Shut the door.
The king.
Can I do just a little bit of a I don't know, some sort of I don't know if we spot or search or maybe listen, just to know if there's anyone hiding in here.
Make a spot check if you want to use it with scent. You can.
Is Demetrius in here?
Demetrius is not in here. It's just the four: the king, the advisor, Neris, and Marks. And now, you six.
Seeing every equation, guys. A spot check.
Spot.
39.
39? Yeah. A very cursory glance around the room, though it is a bit less well lit than the other areas of the palace. You can still kind of peer very deeply into the shadowed corners. There's
I got dark fish.
nobody hiding. And even with scent smelling, nothing or anybody is out of the ordinary within this hall.
Just because
I guess for fun. Oh, I apologize. You go ahead.
Honestly, just because you fucked with us in the past before, Kyle, can I, like, poke my finger and cast Discern Bloodline on the king? Just, like, behind my back.
Sure. Do you want to... What are the components to discern bloodline?
I believe it's just material.
Any verbal, somatic?
Yeah. 1 sec.
Can I also do a detect magic while we're in the room for scrying or anything? We are. To be fair, we are very paranoid all the time for good reasons.
I'm literally going to just readjust my eye. Like I'm gonna it looks like I'm scratching my eye, but I'm touching my Corsair's eye patch. I see invisibility.
Okay.
Just in case.
We're all just like, ah!
Paranoia. That's what I wanted to do before you did the bloodline thing.
Look, okay, we just got told that gods could have been coming after us at a secret island.
Okay, MTG, we're gonna resolve the stack. We'll go with Octa first. It's discern bloodlines.
It is verbal and somatic as well as
verbal and somatic. So you begin casting a spell, and Kithgar kind of looks over at you and says, "What are you doing?" It goes off. There's a very tense moment where Kithgar and the king are kind of like readying for something.
Are we just look over? Does everyone just
happens.
look over at Octa? We're like, what?
Yeah,
They'll
he's
just be like,
human.
they do that sometimes.
Okay.
He's human. Valen human. That's really all you get.
Look, sometimes we're told one thing, and then I look into the bloodline of somebody, and then I'm told something completely different. Like I learned that there was a celestial and hiding in a church. I learned that my soul is kind of wrapped because of this. You know, it's just crazy things like that. I'm like purposefully not mentioning Daisy.
There's like a long pause before Cass is just like, I was just looking for scrying.
Yeah.
I just have an itchy eye.
Cass, you'll look around with detect magic. You detect the usual suspects, the party, Marks, obviously, maybe a few odds and ends that are on the king himself, and quite a bit of illusion magic in the corners.
Oh.
Is it for the drapes?
And now Nolson, you cast See Invisibility, and you immediately see that there are 4 guards invisible in the 4 corners.
Like they're actual guards.
Actual guards, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Do I kind of recognize that Cass is noting something in his head about the?
You can see Cass is looking over at the corners.
But he's not like doing anything. He's assuming that this is just part of the room.
I kind of see it. I freak out for like a millisecond. I'm like, oh.
Is there just like one guard with like a dagger up to Octa's throat because they were casting a spell aimed at the king?
They did have their hands on the hilts of their swords, but once nothing happened, they let go and resumed an at ease position.
So what would they have done if something did happen though? Like if I just
Probably attack us.
But like if I
Yeah.
just like instant
Died.
killed the king.
Tomo would
No,
never.
no. I have a question. If Akla did that and we're just like we're not associated anymore.
Yeah, I feel like that would turn into a murder hobo situation.
Right. But
That would be
Like,
a
almost done it once.
situation of
It would be a
you
good
become
water
the big
deep.
bad.
I just mean like what
That would be
What's
a
the
you
point of those-
proximity, and the rest of the party is just gonna stand back and watch you get pummeled.
I just mean like what would the guards do? Like what is their purpose if I just
Kill
like
you.
disintegrated the king in front of them?
Kill
They're
you.
like, But like they
Kill
just,
you.
Instantly.
but like they just like wait until like something happens and then the king's dead.
They know that you're trustworthy people.
That's fair.
So they were seeing and not acting first. They didn't expect one of like the biggest allies of the king to just assassinate them for no reason.
That's
That
what
would be
makes
an
them a great
interesting
assassin.
twist, though. Wouldn't that be a really interesting twist?
Right
a
after
long
Marx
con.
just finished telling the story about how you killed Agranath.
We are agents of the dragon.
So they use their brains. It's not like you're a Joe Schmo that started doing this. Then that would have been different.
You would have just died.
Fool, this was the longest con we've ever pulled.
We wanted to kill the king from session 1.
50 session con. We're joining the Church of Ogma.
Anyway,
We are the head of Agma.
after all of that, you can see the king looks over and does. Right then. Moving on.
Yep, sorry.
Trying to pushing past your strange casting of a spell, Akla.
Never too
That was
careful.
weird.
He says, if Marx here is to be believed, we are again to thank you for removing a very powerful ally from our enemies in Agranath and 2 additional horsemen. Is that correct?
Yep, the false king
Yes.
is now nothing but ash.
Yes, sir.
I will be
Yes, my
fair,
lord.
It was mostly self-serving on my end.
Well, whatever ends you serve, as long as it in some way works towards our goals as well, far be it from me to look a gift horse in the mouse. Eh?
In the mouse?
So, I will allow
Mouse.
my advisor here to
Is there a gift horse inside of you, Daisy?
gift horse in the mouth.
He missed a really good opportunity to say gift horseman in the mouth.
I will allow my advisor here, Kithgard, to explain the situation and perhaps get some of your input on the matter. Kithgard? The advisor steps forward and says, motioning down to the map, yes. To explain the course of the past few days, with news of the Lord Commander's death, shall we put it, we were able to capitalize on the ensuing disorganization rather effectively, I would like to say, and we were able to regain a lot of the land that we initially lost during the opening few hours of the war. However, the Pontifex was not down for long and had soon crowned himself the current acting Lord Commander of the Order Ogma during this time of war, and once a peacetime has been reached, a new Lord Commander will be named. However, with 2 of the horsemen down and Agranath down and out beside, I figured it's time we begin thinking about making moves in order to put ourselves in a position to end this war sooner rather than later. I assume everybody in this room is in agreement.
Yes.
Of course.
However, there is a small issue with going as quickly as we can. Unfortunately, even though we have temporarily banned the worship of Ogma within our kingdom, there are still a vast majority of our citizens who are still faithful to such a religion. And those who do willingly support the Holy Empire and its regent, the Pontifex, are zeal and their devotion. As such, it would be unbecoming of us to outright assassinate the Pontifex. Cutting the head off of this particular organization would do us little good. I'm certain that if we do anything to harm or kill the Pontifex, it would no doubt turn him into a martyr of sorts. And once that happens, there's little we can do to dismantle the Empire from within. So, I have a suggestion, a plan. After our ability to take back some ground within the Empire itself, there are 4 major cities that are still in open support of the Empire. I would like to capture these cities and defend them, starve that capital of Pretoria out of resources and allies, and besiege the city. Either the Pontifex raises white flags and accepts terms of surrender, or he escapes and we are allowed to take the city, which would leave the Empire without a capital, again, ending the war. The 4 cities that I have my focus on specifically these are not my notes. This is the recap. I closed my notes for the session.
Control-Shift-T! Control-Shift-T!
One moment. No, they were in different tabs, so I have to. I love
how
them.
the voice is saying.
Yeah.
This is the king.
It's all in character. Oops, sorry. This was my recap notes of the war.
This is my recap. These are not my notes.
The digital mainframe suddenly comes out. It's like, oh, one second.
Sorry, guys.
Reprogramming.
We have a glitch in the system right
Who
now.
the fuck is this guy?
He shuffles his
What the
papers a little bit.
Well, anyone else seeing this, and everyone's like, what are you talking about? This is just normal. It's like,
Oh, so before I just realized my Corsair eye patch is not invisible. Everyone sees that Nolson has an eye patch, by the way. Okay.
Where did you get that?
The entire time you've known me.
Oh,
Oops.
You see,
just painted it.
he points. He points down at the different city markers on the table map as he lists. He says, Calistoga, Galena, Haywood, and Lailshire.
Could you type those in the chat?
Yes, I will type those in the chat.
wait, did he say that these were loyal to Ogma or loyal
Yeah.
to the kingdom?
Ogma.
Loyal to the Empire, the Holy Empire.
Okay.
Yep.
The Ogma.
Dogma boys.
Dogma.
Well, I wonder which one Nolson wants to go to first. I wonder.
I spelled every single one of these wrong.
The
Except
only
for
one I got right was
Calistoga.
The only one I got right was Lailshire.
The only one I got right was Calistoga, and I'm kind of proud of that.
But he looks at you all and says, for being such powerful allies, I will allow you all to have first pick of the lot. That is, if you are of a mind to aid us in this endeavor. I will also send our other help, such as our friends that our Bridget had brought with us together. So,
I don't want to be presumptuous of the group, but I personally would want to go to Lailshire.
I figured that's where we were going anyway.
It's my home. It's my hometown.
I'm gonna be honest, we have some personal stake in it too. Even before you, Nolson, with Thalmir. We weren't the biggest fan of
With-
the folks, so.
alright. Lailshire it is then. Once you are ready, you can head off and speak with the military commander stationed there to cooperate with him and hopefully take the city quickly and without much unnecessary bloodshed. If there are any more concerns you would like to raise, now would be the time to do so.
This is just something I'm going to make note to at least our party. They're probably going to be expecting us, specifically in Leolshai, if they think this plan is going to happen.
Yeah.
Wait, why is that?
Actually, wait, yeah, no, there is no reason why they'd expect us.
They saw us with Norton.
What?
Oh yeah, no, at the island.
At the island.
Oh, I guess
If anyone left there, they might have... Well, let's just say we might be meeting the fourth of our horse-riding friends.
3 of them are dead. You should amend that in your notes. Not 2. There's 3.
3 are dead, yeah.
We know. There was only 3 active during the war.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Oh yeah, because before the war started, one died.
Yeah, my bad. My brain went to the earlier war where there was all 4. My bad. I caught up.
And as for Death, he has since been unaccounted for quite some time.
That's terrifying.
he tends to do that. Although,
So,
that would be terrifying if another person got to him first. I'm just gonna make eye contact with the rest of the party.
all I'm saying is keep a vigilant eye out. Yes?
Yep.
Alright.
I could probably send to him.
To who?
To Death.
We haven't met him.
Why?
Not
My-
with the spell sending, but, you know, naming the winds
Uh,
and stuff.
I
my
wouldn't.
I'm
my
not
king,
going
I want
to,
to
but I probably
I want
could.
to apologize on the behalf of my family for defecting from the kingdom of Valefell.
The king looks over to you and says, though I believe you are giving this thanks or apologies with your entire heart, we must be sure to understand that circumstances can sometimes be unknowing. I do not want to presume anything other than the Pontifex, other than the Pontifex's actions. Once this war is over, and we are able to squash this little rebellion with the Pontifex, I intend to welcome back any defectors into the kingdom without much punishment.
Yes, my lord.
Can I motive that?
Sure, go ahead.
Because that logically doesn't make sense to Tomo.
Oh yeah, to Tomo. Okay. That makes sense, yeah.
32.
32. You detect no falsehoods in the way he is speaking.
Can't tell. But under the mask, Tomo's making a confused face.
We can tell
Actually, there's
because-
confused eyebrows.
There are confused eyebrows on Tomo's
Like one of
mask.
the eyebrows.
They're
is
just
up.
like in a little bit.
Wait, are you wearing the new mask? Because that one doesn't have the eyebrows.
Oh, right.
I was gonna make that a thing, but so not yet.
That'll be a thing for a later day.
That's a thing for, you know.
Couple hours.
Well, I suppose we can adjourn this meeting
Oh, wait, actually,
if you have need of anything.
I did have one question.
Yes, of course.
Is this another, like, sneak-in mission, or, like, are we
That
going
is
to get
something
attacked
that you
on
will be-
sight?
That is something that you should corroborate with the lieutenant stationed
Yes.
at Leolshai.
Alright.
Such
Did he give us
endeavors
a
are
name?
up. No, not yet. Such
okay.
endeavors are between you and them. I would not think to impose any restrictions on how you work best.
Alright.
I have maybe a request.
Certainly.
If we're able to take perhaps a mage with us and capable of teleporting, I am confident in all of our abilities to deal with challenges head on, but not everyone in our party is as seasoned. We have a young one with us. And I would much rather he live another day should things go south.
Right. Talking about Hadalin, me, or Nolson?
Hadalin.
Okay.
Kithgar goes, again, such resources you would want to discuss with the lieutenant stationed there. Though I can make outward requests through these lieutenants, ultimately, it is their jurisdiction.
Of course.
Alright.
Thanking you for giving us a first pick of the litter. I don't know, though. That's funny to me.
Certainly. You have proven yourselves capable time and time again. I figure it would be best and most show of good faith to show that we are not only relying on you as powerful allies, but entrusting you with this mission. With that said, meeting adjourned. The king steps up from his seat, kind of regards each of you with a nod, and leaves Kithgar following close behind. Marx turns over to you all and says, and, Bridget, warned me that I would need to, have some teleportations ready in case if you all need it, as that seems to be a running theme whenever you send for her. So,
Yeah.
So,
I have taken care to prepare quite a few. I hope 10 is necessary.
10 like ever or like for
10 for
today?
today
Oh, yeah,
is-
that'll be fine.
is more than necessary. If I need more, tell me. I will prepare more if you need.
We typically need
Has-
two. One to get in and then one to get the fuck out.
Has Utgard and Nolson met Marx yet?
Not
At the
formally.
party.
Yeah, very briefly.
Briefly. Okay.
How far can you teleport?
These teleportations are not very limited by distance, at least interplanally. If we are going, if you want extraplanarly, that is another kind of magic entirely.
And probably more challenging, I would imagine.
Certainly, but nothing that I cannot perform.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how good of a mage you are. I apologize.
Wait, so does this mean I'm your apprentice now? Or no, I graduated, I guess.
I think you're getting too far into the details, Octa.
Unfortunately, I don't accept apprentices on principle.
On principle?
Did you have a couple die as well?
No, nothing like that. I just feel, of course, Bridget is entirely able to have her own opinions, but taking on apprentices, at least to me, implies that I have nothing left more to learn. Of course, I am constantly learning,
Well then,
bettering myself in this arcane
I feel like
endeavors.
Bridget has learned a lot from just being in the vicinity of Oxa.
yeah, probably. Are you?
Maybe
Well,
not
what
necessarily
not
what she
to
wanted
do.
to learn, though.
Would I be able to call you like a tutor then?
Tutor, if you so wish, I would prefer you to call me a peer, though.
Okay. Well, a tutor can still be a peer, just like, a little bit ahead
Okay.
of you. Yeah, it's alright, we can go.
Octa. How about I just call you Marx and I put out a hand?
That I would prefer the most. And he shakes your hand.
I ship it.
Marx is
What?
thousands of years
like-
older.
The age difference is like scary.
Here, this is what happened. Two people are nice to each other. Lex, I ship it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Two
Genuine
people
common
nice.
courtesy.
peacefully
I ship
pleasant
it.
to each other.
They're kind to each other?
Common
They-
courtesy. I ship it.
Mark says, on that note, I don't think I've been formally introduced to you two. Glances between you, Nolson and Utgard.
I am Nolson Freewater. You might have known my brother. He went by Thalmir, but wasn't his real name.
Ah, yes, I do remember him.
And I
Very
am
brave.
Guard, Shield Wall, voice of nature. I kind of act as like bodyguard. That's what they say sometimes, but I'm here to lend a hand.
Well, it was nice meeting you. I
was a
will
pleasure.
be on my own way now. I have some people to talk to, some plans to make, but I suppose just like with Bridget, if you need anything, I am one sending away.
Okay, you're not
Yeah,
gonna
but that
let-
means you're going to get invited to girls' night.
It is. You're not gonna like
Invited to
come
what?
hang out with us on the ship?
To be honest with you, I barely know, but every time it happens, something bad happens, I wouldn't go.
Oh,
It's very
What kind of bad?
educational.
Like,
Well, no, that's
overall,
only the recent
like-
ones. Originally, girls' night. Actually, no.
I think it was always bad.
That one always
What-
ended bad. That one ended bad too. But the one
Well-
before, no, we got.
Very
Naomi
personal
almost got
pain and
assassinated.
suffering.
But the one.
One person went to hell, apparently.
are you okay? Are you all okay?
No,
Kaz is trying to think of a girls' night that didn't end
I
badly.
don't think there was one. Like, actually, though.
There hasn't been.
the half hag and the half deity that is
Right,
having
so
girls' night.
I suppose more of the story don't go to girls' night.
Never.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, I guess.
I would like to call upon your teleporting sometime later tonight, if that would be okay.
Tomo, where are you going?
Why? You can come.
Sense
You-
motive.
Just,
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You know,
You
the
want-
last time kind of ended badly when we got separated.
I didn't say you couldn't come. I just said I needed to utilize what he's prepared for us.
Well, before
Oh.
we go any more, I would like to know where, after all, there are. If I have not been to such a place before, I've been to many places in the material plane, but if there are still quite a few places that I have not been, if I'm unfamiliar with the area, my reliability is rather low.
Have you been to the airship before? Or was that only Bridget?
If it's here in the city, then I
It
can
is.
bring you to the city.
I mean, we can just walk to the ship.
Oh, yeah. That was my assumption.
So here's the thing. Lex doesn't remember the exact name. I'm real bad with names. I want to go to the city that or town. Hadelin's hometown.
Oh.
Oh,
not
Signistad?
Yeah.
Signistad?
Signistad.
Yeah, I want to go to Signistad.
Why?
Signistad, I believe I have been over there a few times.
Someone wants to go visit a grave.
Oh.
Everyone,
Ah, yeah.
That checks out.
I would be able to, yes. If it is no different to you, I could accompany you just in case if anything were to happen. If you are thinking of going alone, that is.
I could come with too if you want.
Sweet Daisy is correct that the last time I went by myself that it was for a very, very long time. So I'm not going to bar anyone from wanting to come for doing so.
Yeah,
I will allow you
Understood.
your time.
I'll be
I
your
will-
shoulder to cry on.
Then I'll be within reach. I'll speak to you shortly then. Marcus steps out of the room, leaving the six of you alone with Neris, who's just sitting in his chair, doing the old grandpa thing of watching the young people talk and smiling.
I'm going to go over to Neris and give him a hug. Hi, Neris.
Hey, kid. Good to see you good.
I'm alright. New scars, but...
Those stories that Marx was telling us about painted you as some sort of a hero. How do you feel about that?
That is very kind, but I almost fell in battle. So I don't know how accurate hero is.
Well, from my experience, how it actually happened and the stories that are told about it are two separate things. Mourn the losses, but enjoy the stories.
Yep. Guess I'm having a son-father reunion soon.
Indeed.
That's gonna be fun.
Just take a deep breath. Don't do anything rash. He is still your father.
Whatever you say, Neris.
Go on. Prepare. Do whatever it is you people do.
Wait, hold on. I do have something I did want to say to you.
Yeah, Aktha.
Well, first, thank you for everything that you've done for us so far. And two,
it's no problem.
I've been I just kind of recently started dabbling in prosthetics. So if you ever need any, like, upgrades or anything, let me know and I can see what I can do.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you, but Strax,
I mean,
work is quite
Yeah, Aktha, have you've seen his prosthetics? They're amazing.
Oh no, I know, but sometimes like the joints get a little tight and whatnot.
I appreciate that, but
from the stories I've heard of Strax, they're not.
So you got to commission him for a leg and an arm.
I was quite kind, but
Can't do a leg and an arm.
I'm quite all right. Thank you, though.
All right.
Oh my god, did fighting Agronath cost them an arm and a leg?
Yeah. It cost them an arm
God.
and a leg.
An arm, a leg, a wing, another arm.
Oh,
A
that's
whole
so
ass
funny.
person.
Holding Agronath off for the party cost them an arm and a leg. I love that.
It's funny.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll be about. Go on, don't let me chain you down.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh wait, how's my
When?
tree doing? Hold on, I never asked about it the last time. I know you keep trying to tell us to go, but the tree I put in front of your keep.
Yeah, I remember the one.
Is it doing good?
how much would it have grown? Oh.
Well, I told it to grow. What?
Last time I saw it, no. The advancing army wasn't quite too kind to any of the houses or plants there, so.
Also, I imagine since you altered a living being, it was gonna die.
Yeah, after a while.
Well, no, they go insane. They don't die. So it's a tree that's
yeah,
just going
no, they
crazy.
do. Kyle, don't they die over time because
They
they're
go insane and then just
Deteriorate.
stop functioning.
Yeah.
So die, yes.
So there's a tree that's just going insane, then it got burnt down.
If it didn't get burned down, it would have just deteriorated and disintegrated anyway.
Gotcha. Well then, yeah, hey, so, gang, the person that talked to us in Thomas' house, the aegrises, do you care to talk to them ever again without, like, the normal sending means?
I mean,
What are-
we'll talk
what are we
what
talking
the
about?
normal sending means.
Alright, well then I'm gonna give Neris this, if you're okay with it.
I
What is
would.
that?
I wouldn't.
I would like to talk to them again.
And also, let's not give an accidental target on Neris just in case. Personally, wouldn't want that.
Well, I mean,
Yes. Also, we've gotten in trouble.
I'll keep it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll keep it. Just put it
What,
back.
Also, I just
what
want
has
to
happened?
remind you what happened
Don't worry
when we
about
were
it.
given something before and they gave it away. Do you recall the rings?
Yeah, but that was like.
And this is given
No.
by someone much more powerful.
Well, to be fair, the ring we gave to the person he was trying to stop.
So, Neris, if you need to contact us, you know how to.
Look, yeah,
I do
I
indeed.
won't give it to him.
It's
fine.
really good to see you. It's always great to see you, my friend.
We were given a gift.
You're
and
like a
gonna
father to
give
me.
that gift
We're
away?
gonna go now before we annoy you too much, and I'm gonna just.
Well, so he's also a follower of Shantae that feels cut off after the death of his wife, and it's been like a whole thing for him. So I figured this would be a good
Ox
way.
is being escorted out of the room as they're trying to explain themselves.
They completely explained it, and then they didn't realize they were moved, and they're like,
And
"Oh."
I want you to realize, do you think that being would want to just have a random person contact them that they didn't give
He's
the means to
powerful.
contact them?
He's
No,
powerful.
we do not give other people things to contact someone else who may or may not want to be known without their consent.
The moral of the story is don't give shit away.
Well, I guess I'm not giving anything anybody,
Ever.
anything ever.
No, what Cass is saying is ask before you give something from someone else to another person.
All I ask after is don't accidentally get Neris killed. That's all I ask.
I won't on purpose accidentally get him killed.
I know.
Anyway,
I'll just be
Anyways.
sad. I won't be mad at you.
Nelson,
Yes.
you know, maybe I'll just write this instead. Saying things doesn't always come out as eloquently as I think it, but
Don't worry. Same with me, Tomo.
Sometimes a hero is made just by them getting back up. So even if you don't think yourself a hero, you act like one to some people. So not to me personally, but just the act of choosing to get back up.
Wow, Tomo, that was the nicest thing you have ever said to me.
Yes, but not the nicest thing I've done to you, because I did literally pull you back up. So you're welcome for that.
Yeah. Yep. wasn't gonna
You're
mention that
welcome for
part.
saving you.
I'm already very thankful for that.
But yeah, just I think keep getting back up.
You know what? You've said nicer things to me than my father has, and that is, you know what? Hell yeah.
I don't have a dad.
Okay, let's move forward. That just got sad.
I mean,
do I.
as Hellbred, we don't have that.
Well, I did. I had a father, but not really.
Do I remember my parents?
Oh. Oh,
You mean
God.
Do I have any siblings? Do I have parents?
parents? Was it parents when you were Frayne? You mean?
Yeah.
If you want to make a wisdom skill check.
This is
try
about
and
to get
recall.
very sad. This is about to get sad as
Little
shit.
bit.
Almost said it. So Toma didn't say it sadly. It was more like just like a
Wait,
matter of
wisdom or
factly.
an
Yeah.
intelligence?
Wisdom.
Oh boy. All right.
Like Toma wasn't sad at the fact that they kind of had a dad.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's probably that is the best I could have got at 19. Better than
19.
yeah. Second best to that 20.
You're thinking.
I don't have a plus, so that was just a straight roll.
You're thinking.
Yeah,
You're like,
probably.
you probably had parents.
Or were you
When
the
you were
first
Frayne?
of the humans?
You maybe had parents. You don't remember. You also don't remember siblings. it's kind of foggy that time before you met the dragons. You're not entirely sure.
I wonder if I could ask Cecil. Oh well.
Cecil die?
Cecil, his wife.
Oh,
That's been dead.
I was thinking the yellow dragon.
No, Evanorth was the
No,
other.
yeah. But thank you for that, Tomo. That actually was very nice of you.
Elish Norn.
Yes.
Elish Norn
Yellow
from
dragon.
Magic the
The yellow
Gathering?
dragon.
Yellow dragon that died. Elish Norn.
But
The white
you
dragon?
exit the war room. The day ahead is yours. What would you like to do?
See if we have parking
Second
tickets.
time's the charm.
Yeah, let's I guess head back to the airship, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, might as well.
Yeah.
Gonna want to stop by your parents, Octa?
Well, they're not here.
Wait, stop by.
They're pretty far, actually.
They're incredibly far away. Daisy, it was a
They're
week
in Milkshake.
travel.
Where are we?
Pretty
The
far.
capital
a
of
week away
Valefell.
from there.
Oh.
We'd have to go like way northeast to talk to
Yeah.
my
And
parents.
that would be in the opposite direction than.
We had to travel a
Ever.
week to get
Okay.
here.
Sorry. I was thinking they were like 2 blocks away.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
no.
know it was like a week's worth of travel.
Yeah, no.
By
it's okay.
airship.
They can always call me too if they need anything.
How?
I can also call your parents for
That is
you
true.
if
I
you
can
want.
also, I can
How?
also call my parents.
Out of curiosity, how long would that be by foot? Even though there is an ocean in the way, but
Yeah.
how long
By
would that be in
foot?
general?
Um,
That'd be long as shit.
I would probably be just under a month on foot.
Yep.
Dang.
Can I
Is
see
it
if I can
far?
find any place that sells magical armor?
We
I've
already
been
been over
over
this.
We've
We've already
We were
been over
over
this.
this.
I
No,
thought we
trust
did
me.
magical weapons, but
No, I wasn't. I
magic
wanted
items
gloves.
in general.
I wanted
Oh.
gloves.
Sorry.
No,
Look, I've been rocking
get
the
it.
same leather armor since session 1. All right.
no, I get it. I also want magic items.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
if-
know
if-
what is relatively close? Strack.
He's not close. He's in a different city.
Well, he's in
He's
the.
it-
He's in the
He's
same
also in
direction.
the opposite direction as Lailshai.
Wait, I thought he was in the
Well, it was
same
only
direction.
like a it was like a
it's
4-hour
like a
detour.
triangle.
I thought it was only a 4-hour detour.
So if we were in Pretoria, it would be in the same direction
Oh,
as Leo
I see. I see.
You guys are in
We are in the
Kymhurst.
capital, which is
Oh, you're right.
so it's between
Well.
Pretoria and so he's
Yeah.
like here, and we're going over here.
You know, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Well, never mind.
Well, fuck me then.
So I think we're just going straight to Lailshai, right?
Well,
We
I-
need to make a plan of what we're doing, how we're getting there. Are we going to be taking an airship or?
Well, we're meeting with the lieutenant, right? So we should probably
Yeah.
take our ship to the air.
I would assume we
should
would take
probably-
an airship.
Where's the lieutenant? Do we know when we're meeting him?
Dude,
Are-
When we get
Stationed outside of the city
yeah.
of
Oh,
Lailshai.
yeah,
So,
outside
like,
of Lailshire.
it's pretty obvious to the people of Lailshai that there's like an army outside, right? Or no?
You weren't given details where they are
Shit.
or how close to the city they are.
So we can fly low, and I can have Fair Dune search the other way or something.
Well, let's go find this lieutenant, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's not in the city. He's at Lailshai.
Yeah,
outside
yeah,
of
yeah.
Lailshai.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
he's at Leo. Sorry, I thought you meant outside the city.
Oh.
No.
Not this city, Lailshai.
So what do we want to do in Kymhurst before we go to Lailshire to meet this lieutenant?
Honestly, I think I'm good.
are there
There's-
like? So there's not magic item shops. Are there like enchanters?
On the same level. Not that you can find.
Okay,
What
I
is
didn't
at
know
this
if there
place,
were two
Kyle?
different
We
things.
could have
like
a
magic
small-
novelty shops, like gag magic items.
Who's gag?
Yeah,
What is
magic
it?
items.
Don't say that in Sweet Daisy's presence, Kyle.
Is it? No.
Sweet Daisy doesn't know that, the players do.
Can I make a spot check? Is there anything interesting around here?
No.
Actually, you
No,
know
you
what?
may not.
I will stop into like a little. Like, is there like a toy store?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Do they have like little robots? Like
Robots?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like small like Magitech construct things that you could play with. Yeah.
I'll buy one.
Okay. That probably sets you back only like 3 gold.
That's nothing.
Give me 30 silver.
30 silver in Octa's case.
Yeah.
Can I buy colored paper?
Like construction paper? Sure. Yeah. That's probably even more inexpensive. Like 8 silver.
Let's see.
For
Is there
colored
anything I need to
paper,
buy?
like I want a shit. Like I want a lot of it.
Okay, I'll give out 8 silver per 50 sheets.
Cool. I'm gonna buy 500.
I guess can I 500?
So
500 sheets.
So that's 80 silver.
Yeah.
8 gold.
Can I buy like 10 what are they called? Peltons? Like the things you put into like walls to climb?
Pitons?
Thank you, Pythons.
Sure, yeah.
I'll buy
Pythons.
like 10 of them.
Guys,
Yeah, 10 would
the graphic
probably
look.
set you back a gold.
Yeah, fair enough.
1 silver per.
I'm gonna feed all of the rats in the city and dump out this old cheese that I have, and
Okay.
restock on cheese.
Oh yeah, that cheese is
Okay.
super moldy.
How much money's worth of cheese are you getting? All of my
is
silver.
there like a is there like a bank? Kyle, can we bank our money?
27,000 silver. I'll probably get like 100 silver worth.
There are banks in Kymhurst if you wanted to open a savings account.
What the fuck is this session?
Hold on.
Yeah, it
Hold
got
on,
weird.
alright.
It got
Okay, wait,
weird
okay.
quick.
I
It's
did
always fucking always sunny intro. Tomo opens a checking account.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Tomo gets checks.
I do want to get 100 gold pieces of cheese. Or sorry,
Okay.
silver pieces.
Well, knowing us,
Silver
Kyle,
okay.
the episode would be called "The Gang Burns a Bank."
And then
Oh
can
God.
I also get another model ship? Like
Oh, that's nice. That's wholesome.
Yeah.
Buy a whole other
That-
airship?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we
that
definitely
one sets you
could.
back 5 gold.
We probably could buy another.
Yeah, we have
airship.
enough money for that. Yeah.
And then right. So and then yeah, what's the interest rate like if we bank our gold?
Depends on what bank you go to.
The Bank
Oh
of
my
Tim Tom.
God.
Can we figure out which one has the best rates?
You wanna
Oh my God, we're
Someone
actually
know-
open.
would someone like to give me a gather information check?
Sure,
And figure out
I'll
which
do it.
bank
I will
Oh,
also.
wait.
has
I
the
think
best
it's
interest
time to
rate.
block.
You know what? Never mind. Thalmir was good at gather information. Not Nolson. He is a -1.
Join the club.
I got a 16.
I'm just gonna sit here while we open a
Kyle,
bank
what
account. I'll
happens
just be
if
like
we
this.
invest in the infrastructure of this country?
It's an honest question, Kyle.
We'll see.
I got,
That either means something or absolutely nothing.
So what did you guys get?
I got a 16.
I got a 21.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
21. Okay, yeah. You go around.
Opening a bank
You
account.
start surveying the different banks that exist over here. There's plenty of options.
I'm going back to the ship.
Yeah, I am too. I'm following Cass.
Hey,
Hey,
all I'm saying
hey
is if I
Cass,
make
do you want
more
to play
money
chess
than
or
you-
something?
There's quite a few options. There's you get like a lot of different interest rates, and you get the general idea that they're all around the same percentage, like around that like high 40s, mid 50 or 4%, 5% around those rates. But there is one in particular, known as the Silver Shilling Bank Association, which offers a 6% interest rate.
Do they charge you a high amount if you withdraw past a certain sum of money? Do they, like if you want to take out?
Color for that.
I can't believe we're opening a bank
Talking.
account. I can't believe
This
we're.
one seems good. We should go
Yeah,
in.
no, I mean,
You-
honestly, if our money is just making us more money sitting in this bank,
I do.
They're opening a bank
like
account.
Silver shilling.
Cam,
I do have a
Right?
We're
lot-
doing
Silver
it.
shillings
My
is
headphones
amazing.
are
Wait,
on. I know.
Can you though? I think you need to own a home in the country.
We
Don't
could
bring
do that
Nolson
really
over.
easily.
Don't bring Nolson over. He does own a home. Don't do
Kyle's
this.
little
Home.
Buys real estate.
Don't, we're not buying real
Bank
estate.
account.
campaign 2 all over again. Let's get these
Yeah.
haunted houses.
Magic items.
Keep out the
Fuck improving
ghosts
our
in the
equipment.
basement.
We're gonna buy a house.
We're
Fuck
gonna
it.
pay a down
Homeowners.
payment on a mortgage.
We're gonna get a fixer-upper, and then we're gonna flip it.
Yep.
I mean, we did that. We did that in a campaign. Campaign 2, we bought a house.
We
It was
did.
the cheapest house on the market. It was a mansion. The reason it was the cheapest house on the market is because it had banshees in the basement.
And everyone had to actively
kill.
protect me. I was a level 1 wizard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was actually kind of a tough battle, and then we spent hours using prestidigitation to clean up the blood in the basement.
We did. We restored that whole damn house.
Everyone was level 8, and I was just level 1 terrified in the corner.
But
Good.
do you step inside the
Yes,
silver
I will
shilling?
Go inside the silver
Yes.
shilling.
Also,
It is-
Come to.
There's no way you had this prepared, right? Like, what the? Just pulling a name out
We'll
of the bank
never
out of your
know.
ass.
He's
Well.
had bank information for other campaigns, so I imagine he's just pulling that up.
Guys, he had a full college course for us.
There's a very
true.
big
That's
chance
true.
this
He
this
has an
fella.
interest rate plan for campaign 3, by the way. We have, yeah. So we own. We are like, aren't we dukes and
In
duchesses?
campaign three,
We're
you
barons.
guys are barons and baronesses. They own a city, and they can do like things around the city to like improve the economy in certain like people's things, and they get passive income, and they also have to pay taxes to the king for owning the city. So they need to keep making more money from the city and paying their taxes to the king.
All right, I'm gonna sit up. Oh my god, my back.
Yeah, so we have an interest rate. If you think that Kyle doesn't have a whole money system set to the side and ready,
You're wrong. You're just incorrect.
I guess so.
You step
Holy
inside the silver shilling, and this bank is also among the more
Opulent.
well-to-do banks. Stepping inside, it is very glossy. It is very pristine. It's almost similar to the king's palace himself. You step out, and there's like the wide foyer area all across like the northern and side walls. There are different countertops separated with iron bars with tellers on the other side. There are a few tellers with lines, and you can see there's like a line that goes back and forth separated by red velvet rope. It appears you would need to get in line if you want to speak with a teller.
I'll get in line. You know what? I'll get in line and sit on the saddle on Fair Doom.
Okay, so you're way above everybody else. You can see the people in front of you, they're like average citizens, maybe a bit on the richer side. Very nice dress, very nice makeup. And a few of them kind of like look very strangely at you when you mount a giant owl with tentacles. None of them say anything, surprisingly.
I'm gonna grab a water while this happens, I guess.
You wait. It maybe takes like 30 minutes to an hour of waiting in line before you reach the front. And eventually, the bell ding 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 rings, and you can see, I can help next over here.
That's me. I think. Who else is here?
I'm here.
That is you.
I'm
Yes.
here.
Okay,
Come,
okay.
please.
Yep. Hi.
Hello.
Wait, are we opening? Three
What can I do for you here at the Silver Shilling?
Are we opening up 3 different bank accounts or just one?
I think just one. Like the bigger sum total we can put in one, that's like better interest, right?
Right. Yeah. We'd like to open a bank account.
Yes, I can help you with that right away. And you can see behind, he is a gnome, very, very well dressed, very spiffy, has a bow tie on. And he says, we are going to need to do quite a bit of paperwork, so let me go ahead and pull up for a new account. And he reaches down, pulls out a big stack, and he says, now, is this personal bank accounts, or are you acting as a central company? Some sort of organization that you are opening this account for?
What does an adventuring party count as an organization?
That depends. Are you seen as a sovereign independent body acting independently of the crowned king established in royal court?
So, working independently from, but with.
Yes. Or this is all to say, do you have the requisite paperwork?
We have these, and I'm going to take out my ring.
Unfortunately, a small piece of jewelry would not suffice for papers that are documented and recorded officially within the court system.
Kyle, did you say a gnome?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ask the gnome's name, please.
We will. We'll get to that.
Because I will freak out and just.
Yes, Tomo?
Learner check.
Learner
He's got
check
it.
for what?
Got any qualities? I haven't. Tomo, I don't think Tomo's ever seen a gnome before.
He does not.
Bridget's a
Surprisingly.
He
gnome.
doesn't.
Bridget's a
Is she?
Halfling.
Halfling.
The halfling.
Oh, right, it was a halfling.
Also a dragon, which I think is the more important part.
No.
No, it's the halfling part.
Halfling.
No, nothing.
No, okay.
He's got nothing.
Cool. I thought it'd be kind of funny.
It would be. It is funny.
So these are emissary rings from the Duke of Onsteg, but I don't think.
Are you citizens of the duchy?
No, I'm a citizen of the Koreshi Republic.
You're also a citizen of here now.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, we got citizenship.
When?
No, you are.
Yeah,
Oh, me, I am. You guys got visitorship.
You're also
We
not here.
We should have brought Munster. He's a citizen here.
Yeah.
He could have opened the account.
I am a citizen of the Koreshi Republic, though. If that...
Well, unfortunately, the Silver Shilling does not do business with, shall I say, foreigners. However, there are a few pieces of real estate we can go ahead and open in your name if you would like to open such an account with us.
I'm not opposed to it.
Like if we wanted to buy a house here?
Yeah.
Yes, some sort of real estate.
Why don't we do that in Milkshake, Arthur, near your parents?
That's true, but I think
No,
here we're probably going to get more money than we would in Milkshake from interest and whatnot.
I can assure you the Silver Shilling offers the best interest rate of any other local
Sense
bank.
motive. How much
Why?
is this guy trying to sell it?
I'm gonna do
I
it.
think this man is telling the truth, but he's hiding it behind some shit.
I need new dice. I
got it.
I have a plus 10. Got a 14 total.
What? 14?
Total.
Okay.
I have a plus 15 and I got a 2 on the die.
Oh my God,
17.
17.
Guys,
Oh,
I
He's-
got
Oh, sense motive?
a 26.
oh,
Oh,
thank God.
I mean,
What I'm here
yeah, I mean,
for.
he truly believes what he is saying.
Why is yours the best?
Because we strive to give our customers the greatest experience and trust with their hard-earned money.
What
I hope
is,
he has bells on his shoes.
Can I just ask before we get into this, like, how's, like, real estate tax and land tax here? And then also, like, how is, what is, like, your annual fees for having an account with the bank?
So, I can answer the last one right away.
Okay.
If you have the minimum requisite deposit of 500 gold pieces with us, there will not be any monthly fees on your account sum total, and additionally, if you are performing a deposit within your account of more than 100 gold pieces per month, then you would not also be charged.
Can we pay that 100 a month, like, ahead of time? So for, like, if I put...
Unfortunately, every month it is just a minimum of 100 gold piece deposit, and then the next month that would reset no matter how much you choose to deposit within your account within that month.
Okay.
We can set up, if you have employment within the city, we can set up a direct deposit for you so you don't have to worry about it.
Well, we're kind of like freelancers, so I don't think...
Understood. If your employers are offering direct deposit with any of the approved banks, Silver Shivering, we should be able to take their information and handle the rest.
The king.
We will have to ask the king later then.
Yeah.
He looks at you almost as if he doesn't believe you.
So
he doesn't say anything.
Can you name this episode "Death and Taxes," please?
Death and taxes. True. Probably will. All right. So let's look at some properties, I guess.
I can't believe we're actually doing this. I truly can't believe this.
You are in luck because I also double as a realtor. I have a few open properties for sale. Very nice, very nice. First, would you like to tell me what you're looking for in a property? How many beds, how many baths, how many you are thinking of housing at a time, and also amenities that you would like to have within a property.
So
Hey, Ugard, do you want to play cards?
Ask him a budget first. You should ask him how much they range.
Can I give you a budget instead?
A budget, certainly. Certainly we can work within budgetary restrictions. Just tell me the upper limits of what you are willing to spend, and I should give you a good spread.
You aren't using my money for property.
You're not using my money for property.
You're not using my money for property.
You can use my money for property.
I think we can start at like 10,000 minimum.
10,000 gold?
Minimum.
Minimum, of course. Of course, I do have some properties around that low-income area, so I can go ahead and speak to that generally.
Up that price. Fuck with this guy. Up that price.
10,000 is considered low income here.
I mean,
yes, indeed. This is the capital of one of the largest kingdoms
okay,
in the
I guess
world.
it is fair. Yeah.
I did the math, and the way that it was split up, we all have a total of 18,354 gold. So you have a budget of like
We all have
18,000.
You know? Well, with mine as well.
He puts down a little folder and opens them up and starts pulling out some documents. And he says, "This is a very nice waterfront home. 2 beds, 1 bath. It is 2 stories. The neighborhood is rather safe. However, it is a bit run down. It is going to need a bit of TLC, probably some repairs. It has been vacant for quite some time now."
What is
He steps one.
I can't breathe.
This is a nice 3-bed, 2-bath. This is a part of an apartment complex. 4th story. The neighbors are known to be a bit rowdy, but they are very kind. The previous owners did a lot to renovate the space, and they have since sold it. This
House flippers, huh?
is a very smaller one, a studio. It is rather large, however. So 1 bed, 1 bath. This is, however, in a very good location in the middle of the city. Good access to the markets and whatnot, yes.
So, what about for like a 20,000 gold piece price range?
20,000? I have a few. Goes shuffling through his papers.
I'm gonna kind of whisper in Octa's ear. Octa,
Yeah.
what if we bought like a rundown boarding house and fixed it up?
That'd be fun.
We could go around and we could hire a couple women with good experience with kids, and we could maybe open up an orphanage here.
That'd be good. I will say we need to have an address here as well, though. To open the bank account.
You can see
Well,
he
I mean, I'm an orphan.
he puts out
Right,
two
right,
more pages.
So what I mean, though, is like, we should do that, yes, but then we need a house address as well. So we need...
Wouldn't the orphanage be our house address? We could live, like, in the upper part.
Can we
We could have, like, a
live
flat
in
up
this?
there.
Alright, I mean, if we could do that, yeah, sounds good.
I personally
This
do not plan
is
on living here.
I mean, neither do I. but
This
we
is
can
a
do this.
4-bed, 2-bath house. It is 1 story. It is very, very nice. Very recently renovated as well. Very nice modern architecture. Yes. A bit out of the way when you think of other city markets and other convenient access to places of stores and whatnot, but the neighborhood is rather nice, yes. This one, too, is another apartment. This one, 3-bed, 1-bath. It is on the ground floor, unfortunately, but again, it is in a very nice location within the city. Very convenient access to stores and such.
Didn't he just say it was a bit far from stores?
No, the other one was the
Oh.
4-bedroom, 3-bath. Kyle, are you just on Zillow right now looking at houses?
I'm not, I promise.
Pulling these out of nowhere.
Yeah. What about, like, do you have anything that's like a little bit of like a fixer-upper? Like my cohort
warehouse?
and I were talking about like a boarding house, like a rundown boarding house kind of thing.
Unfortunately, unless if you can talk about, what your upper ranges of the budget are, I do not believe I have anything available for purchase at the moment.
I don't know, Daisy, are you throwing your money in too, or no?
I could throw some money in.
So I mean, like, between the 3 of us, I think upper budget. I don't know, like how, I don't care if I'm broke, so.
Here's the thing. I like the interest rates here at the Silver Shilling. But
Thank you.
honestly, I don't think we can beat the opportunity of having the amount of money that we have and starting up like a little orphanage maybe back in your hometown, back in Milkshake. Because even though the longevity of our own personal profits may be diminished, the overall impact we're having on the town will... Yeah.
And we can get the milkshakes. No, I think that sounds
We
better.
could.
Yeah, we should just
We
leave.
could have like ice cream Saturday every week for
God.
like
Right?
months.
Yeah.
For like
You could also
50
take them.
years.
You could also take the
I've died.
orphans to the sanctuary,
Right, and we
maybe
can,
for like a field day.
right, we could
be
do
quite
like
educational.
learning days and stuff. Yeah,
We
I
could
think
help
that'll
them.
be better than here.
Yeah, we could do like animal therapy
I-
as well for traumatized.
This is so
children.
funny.
Right?
Well,
By the way,
if
sir,
if you in the future happen to change your mind about that, I will give you my business card.
Oh, we
You can
probably
see
won't.
he reaches down. Please take it anyway.
Okay.
This is what I'm waiting for.
I will always
Now
be
have-
open for business, and if there needs to be an adjustment in the plan, I am always open to being flexible.
What's his
If you
name?
The
open
name
up,
on the
you
card.
look at the card. His name is Timothy Thompson.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Tim Tom! Yeah!
Real, this is real.
My boy!
Banker, and on the card it says banking with the Silver Shilling and realtor.
Oh my
We're
god.
buying,
I
we're buying real estate from the man eventually. Just not.
If
not
I
yet,
had a copper for every time I got handed a business card, I'd have 2 coppers. So that's a lot. But it's weird that it happened twice.
Kyle, I'm so happy. The
I
build-up
wish you
was worth it.
I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and hope to see you around again.
Alright.
Thank you very much. Thank you so
Bye,
much for
Timothy.
taking time out of your day to spend it with us. We really appreciate
You most likely will not.
Of course. And he puts his things away, and then ding ding. rings the bell. Yes, I can help whoever's next. And puts his
I'll ride
papers down.
Fairnoon out.
Oh,
He had kind of like a handsome voice, didn't he?
No,
It's like a little sultry.
no, not really.
It was not Octa's voice, so it was not interesting to me.
do you have the context of Tim Tom, Jacob?
Yeah, I've been given
Okay,
a little
good,
bit of it.
good.
So should
This
we
is
just
Tim Tom's evil cousin.
should we just fly back to the ship? I
Yeah.
could just grip you guys on Fairnoon and we can just be off.
I love Tim Tom.
But
God.
we might all be able to fit on the back. I don't know.
Fairdoon, would you be okay with that? I'm a little heavy.
Side eye.
Go on,
You-
boy. You can speak.
Just kind of sits down. Seemingly waits for you guys to get on the back of him.
All right.
Guys, you didn't want to do any shopping or anything while we were... I mean, I have a lot of paper now, but...
Yeah, I got some toys and stuff for Hayden, and I think he'll enjoy the little robot I got him.
Tomo's got paper
like-
and they've got paper.
I mean,
I feel like
unless
maybe a
there's
tool set would be a good next
Oh
present
yeah,
for
no, I
Hayden.
don't think he has any tools other than the ones he brought. We should probably pick that up before we go back.
Has he been using like bottle caps and his fingers to unscrew
No, I
things?
think he does have tools, just not like really nice ones,
Okay.
Maybe some masterwork ones would be...
Some massive
good-
tools, that'd be pretty good.
Has anyone asked him when his birthday is?
No,
He's been with us for a while.
couple months, yeah.
We should ask him that. I don't want to miss it.
That's fair.
Tomo, Utgard, and Cass, like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Do you
They're
go off and
reoccurring.
buy? Do you go off and buy masterwork, artificing tools?
Yeah.
Such would be a little bit more expensive. It would set you back 150 gold.
I can cover that.
No, I want to...
Too late.
But Tomo...
Too late.
Huh. Tomo
I feel
objects.
Meanwhile,
I feel
but shuts up.
responsible for him.
Meanwhile, Nolson, Utgard, and Cass, the three of you make your way back to the airship. It is fine. There's no parking tickets.
Let's go, yeah.
But Hadelin and Declan did make it back to the ship. Declan is on top deck, kind of cleaning, making sure everything is all neat and orderly. Once he sees the three of you step up, he says, hello. Afternoon.
Hi.
All three of us grabbed grocery bags. Cass made us stop and get groceries.
I believe it.
I like to think Utgard just like piles them on his glaive and then carries it like yoke style.
Yeah.
I mean, or I just have a sled with my shield.
We do have
You do
multiple
both.
bag of holdings.
A floating sled.
We do have multiple bag of holdings. So
Is it like just two?
yeah, that's multiple.
Yeah, but the one's got to be very full of weapons and stuff, and the other's got to be very full of coins and money.
No, there's a lot of money in one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of money.
Is there anything specific any of you want? Now that we're full stocked, I kind of have a lot that I could make.
I don't know.
I'm asking Hadelin and Declan as well. As well.
Hadelin is not there.
Oh, that's what.
Declan is there, and he says, I'll eat anything, really.
Alright.
I think Hadelin's already asleep.
Asleep.
No.
What time is
He-
it?
It's like early afternoon.
Like full asleep or napping?
Both? I don't know. He drank a lot.
Hmm.
I see. Did he get anything for the ship?
No. Not for the ship.
I see.
Why are you saying it like that, Kyle?
What the fuck did he spend my money
What
on?
What did he get, if I can ask?
He was very excited about it, so I'll let him show you.
Okay.
All right.
Not where my brain went.
I was like, did he just buy 5,000 gold pieces of alcohol?
Declan was there to not let him.
Probably not.
Like,
That was his explicit purpose of being with Declan. It's like, no alcohol, buddy.
we taught this kid that he saw so much shit, he was allowed to have a drink, and he said, bet, I'm gonna become a drunk now. And I'm scared for his safety.
Alcoholic.
I'm scared for his safety.
Utgard and Cass, if you don't mind me. Well, I assume we're doing this while we prep for food. I'm helping you prep food. I imagine.
Yeah. It's not a party, so you don't have to worry about chefing.
Yes.
Yes, chef.
What do you think I should do when I see my dad? Because there's a big chance I'll see him.
Oh god, don't ask me that. I don't have that. Well, yeah.
Well,
Utgard, you don't really know the full story on everything, but
not really.
he faked my brother's death and didn't tell me till 6 years later.
I suppose you should talk to him. Like, actually have a conversation with him. Did you, when you left, by the way?
Yeah, it didn't go well.
I see. What are you gonna do if we have to fight him?
Do what needs to be done.
Okay, I suggest we try not to kill him, so that you can actually, speak with him. He is your father. I imagine he doesn't have ill intent towards you. Ask him his reasoning. It's good to have closure.
Suppose you're right on that. I don't know. I just wish he would have told me about Edmund. He did. I guess he did one good thing for him before everything. He did set him free, didn't let him get burned at the stake. But
He set him free?
yeah.
Was that the story we were told?
No.
Not from Thalmir.
The story you know from Thalmir is that he didn't know who saved him,
There
who
was-
teleported him out of the city.
Yeah.
there was
I see. Thalmir didn't know who saved him.
Yeah. I think that might have. I don't know if it would have changed anything for him, but the one thing I know about my father is he's apparently better at spellcasting than I have realized. Actually, is it well known? Would I know he did magic?
He dabbled before.
Huh.
That's as far as we know.
I just know he dabbled. I didn't know if he was. I mean, powerful enough to teleport someone.
This was your father that teleported him away.
That's what he told me. So I confronted them after I found out Edmund was alive, after I got that letter. Actually, I don't know if... Well, I don't think Utgard would know. Does Cass know about that letter? Because Cass might. I'm not positive.
it was
No,
just
you
days
never
ago.
told us that you went to visit.
You're right. Only
We
Sweet
knew you
Daisy...
were. We knew you were dropping off. We didn't know. You said you were going to go do something, but didn't tell us what.
And you didn't.
Only
notice.
Sweet Daisy knew the letter.
I got a letter from Edmund. He told me... Well, it said he was alive. Confronted my parents. My dad. Let me get my backstory open. Because I have it written down. Let's see. He wanted to